Good morning, Mary Kay. I thought I would just maybe show you what it looks like up here in Michigan right now. I think it's in the high 70s, if not low 80s right now. It's getting kind of hot, humid. We're supposed to have storms today, but I thought I'd show you my yard and everything that's in it. This is my deck I'm sitting on. There's my fountain. He's kind of hidden right now because I've been washing my deck. There's my hose. And I put some plants up there while I was doing that. But over here's my table and my thing. And then back here's my grill, my steps. I got some stuff I got to put out in the compost pile next to my grill. I'll be doing that in just a minute. But over here I have a little angel with her flowers and then the rest of my seating. I spent a whole lot of time yesterday cleaning this deck just to come out here this morning and see. I don't know if you can see all this stuff on the ground here. But this is kind of my plant survival thing because the deer eat everything here, and up here I get full sun all the time just about. So I planted my kale and my Swiss chard and my beets up here. And then I got some starter plants down there, and you can see some garlic growing in a recycled pop bottle. Over here, oh, here's my coffee. I think I'm going to grab that. Have some for a minute here. But over here is my garlic I planted. It's doing really well. I've got regular mint, and back behind the compost stuff is my chocolate mint. And I'm going to grab my recycling. Oh, I got some oranges in there for the Oreos. Not the cookie. For the birds. We had 2 flying through here. Well, yesterday I had 4. This is where I'm working on plants. I got to get more stuff planted here. I got some rosemary back there. Here's my huge oregano plant there in front, and lettuce, and my out of control radishes, which was a gardening fail, and then a few more vegetables. Over here I've got some stevia, some parsley, some chamomile. Oh, look who's coming. Here's Professor McGonagall. Hey, can you say hi? Nope, okay. And over here is the one known as Lucifer, with very good reason. Hi, Lucifer. And then over here this is one part that gets kind of shady. There's my driveway, no garage. Oh, I hate that. Some flowers, some more mint. Here's my asparagus. This is my, I'm trying this out. I have so many moles, I was worried about them eating the roots of my asparagus plants, so I put them in these bins. But I'm thinking that there is a patch. Also, I put them in here because of the sun, but I think I've got a patch over there. The Zemers, remember Zemers from Fatima? They came in and cut down a couple trees last year, so I have a little bit more shade. Lucifer's wrapping himself around my feet, itching his ears on my toes. But, so I might go ahead and plant these anyway. But these are beginning plants, so they're really, really, really just frizzy and thin. Nothing else. Here's my celery growing from the base of a celery plant. My cooler, it's getting ready to be put away after our camping trip. Oh, here's my onions. I got onions in here. And then this is another work area. Here's my beautiful fire pit from Jeff. Actually, my kids bought it from Jeff. But out here is my woods. And I'm getting attacked by a fly, probably because I got oranges in my hands. Go away. And then out there on my tree stump is a lonely little, I can't remember what their name are, marigold. And then out here is my woods. You can see where the tree broke off during a storm just before I moved in. Ooh, those are black flies that are attacking me. Ah! And then there's a basketball hoop hidden in between the poison ivy. There's a bat house up there too. And then if you go over far enough, there's a path that we've made back into the woods. My cats like to go back in there. I think it's probably cooler than what's out here. I'm going to get rid of this stuff in my hands. First, I got to put oranges up. Where am I going to put them? I think I'll put some out here. I heard that the Oreos love eating these, so I cut them in half and knocked the hole in the bottom. Let's see if I can get it on there, and then maybe they'll come and get them. Have a little party here. Either they will, squirrels will, the bees will. Ugh, somebody will. All right, so they're on there. Over here's my compost bin, made out of recycling or upcycled materials, pallets. Mickey went and got them for me. I've got to put some manure on there and then some more stuff, but I also need to get this. Oh, there's looks like a cucumber growing. I've also got to mix this up a little bit. I think it's wet enough. Let's go back here. Hi, kitty. Look out there, kitties. They're following me. So this is my little journey into the woods. Have my welcome sign. But this is kind of hard to keep clean because it gets overgrown so fast. But we go out here and I'm now in my woods. There's a little drive back there. It's actually a driveway. But this is my property in here. And unfortunately, it is full of poison ivy, which I battle quite regularly. And there's lots of deer tracks out here. Right in here, they've been stepping. They don't look real fresh, so they probably were yesterday or the day before, maybe. The cats are still following me around. Who they think they are, anyway. Okay, I'm wishing well. Over here is my new garden that I'm working on, and this is a real sunny spot. So I thought I'd put my favorite shrubs in here, which is a lilac. Let's see, a Weigela, and then this one right there, whoops, Rose of Sharon, and then I've got some sage growing and some rosemary. I'm going to plant some lavender out here, and I'm also going to put some cucumbers out here because why not? This is a sunny spot, they might do well. And then I do have my wind chimes out here too. See, I'm working. I remember Ed hated when I bought this dolly, but this thing has saved my life. I've been able to move things everywhere. Okay, so this is my back of my deck garden. This is a miniature lilac, just starting to bloom. I got some rosemary and lavender down here. Hanging basket. Ooh, there's a bee hole right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there's a big fat bee hole. That's fun. And then a couple of oh goodness, digitalis, whatever that's called. There's some Russian sage. Here's a bush that's just starting to bloom too. Oh, there's a big bad spider web on it. I gotta get that out of there. I ran out of mulch, so I gotta go get more mulch here. This is a plant I never ever remember the name of. I've got 2 or 3 more. It just gets big and has humongous flowers on it. But no matter what, I can never remember the name. Carrie tore down her tree house here just a couple weeks ago. So they brought down some of the logs. So I'm using it kind of as like a border. I have some wind chimes that won't stay up. I'll have to fix that. I got some hostas in here. This is also a work in progress back here. So I got stuff. This is my shed. I'm not going to show you inside my shed. It is a mess. Think of the worst Tupperware cupboard in the world. Here's some potatoes growing. I need to get them filled up again. Whoop, here comes a cat. Over here's my rose garden, and I have some, let's see. What are these things over here? Hollyhocks. I got some hollyhocks here. This is a pretty sunny spot. I got some roses. They're getting kind of ready to bloom. Lots of dragonflies around my house. Woo, here he comes. Did you see him come right at the camera? I hope so. Anyway, over here is a new garden this year. I've got some clematis growing. There's some daffodils, actually. I had daffodils out in the woods this year, too. There's a peony. There's some hostas and daffodils. My clematis. Another hollyhock back there. And then this one and then this one down here are astilbe shade things. And there's another log from Ed's house. And then my angel and my rocks. I went to the museum out in their fence row and got those. Then I have, this is my messy, well, everything looks messy right now. My messy stuff. I've got my hostas in here and my rhododendron. Hosta. And here is my beautiful, man, I hate it when I can't remember things, don't you? This is one of those spring plants. Oh, my cats are fighting. Hey, Lucifer, leave her alone. Flipping their tails. Oh man, I cannot remember the name of that thing. I'll remember it sooner or later. But I have lilies out here that I have to keep spraying. And because there's deer. Lots of lilies. Here's my bleeding hearts. And I just love these things. They're so beautiful. Aren't they pretty? I just love them. This is about done blooming though. They're turning to seed. I got more lavender, more lilies. The deer ate the top of these before I could spray. And there's another one of those bushes that I can't remember the names. It's out in my backyard. I keep wanting to say begonia, but that is not it. Whatever it is, big, huge flowers. Huge flowers. More daffodils. My mom died that was down here. There's my front door. It's purple. Purple. Oh, there's some sticks I got to do some wall hangings with when we were up north. I got to put them in my oven and cook all the bugs out. And in here I've got another one of those bushes I don't know the names of back there, and some mums. Down here there's some daffodils, lilies. Where'd the top to that lily plant go? Huh. More lilies, lavender, calamine, which somebody came in and ate some of the tops of those things. Urgh. This bush right behind my planter is the earliest bush to get flowers, and it also has the most wonderful smell. It's like verbatim. I don't know if that's actually it, but something like that. But oh my gosh, does it smell good. I just want to wrap myself in it. It smells so good. There's my spinning flower. And then, oh, here's my front yard. That's my neighbor's. That's actually my side yard. Nobody lives there. Empty lot. And then I do have a little garden out front here over my well. And I'm trying to get the phlox to grow in here in the spring because they're so pretty. But the problem is they stop being pretty. So I did buy some carnations. You can see there's like over here, there's a big, huge pink flower there. So when these get growing, once the phlox are done, hopefully the carnations will start blooming, and then my clematis that's in the middle will start blooming too. Down there is Carrie's house. There's a truck there and a car there and a camper. I don't know if you can see it. 2 for sale signs in between, but she's down there. That's her house. And over here is my neighbor Dave and Nancy. They're good friends, really nice people. I just barely know other people in the neighborhood. These people next to me, just as I got to know them, they moved, or they're moving. With the coronavirus, their person couldn't sign the paperwork because he was unemployed. There is something for a giveaway out here in the front yard. What is it? Oh, it's a file cabinet. Ugh, don't need that. There's my neighborhood that way. It's just a nice country road. It's a dirt road, which, is good and bad. But, oh, here's my cats following me around again. So this is my house. This is where I live. I want to see all the ants I have. And every year I gotta come out and kill ants because there's hundreds of them. Hundreds. Huge ant holes. Anyway, this is where I live, Mary Kay. And I walk around here all the time. There's my garbage can. Are you impressed? This over here is my These are the trees I hate. These were full of poison ivy hanging, and the branches were hanging over my driveway, and their branches are still hanging out. And these aren't just plant branches, these are poison ivy branches that are coming off of that. Doesn't that look like a creepy horror movie kind of a tree? And it's pretty much dead. Well, it's got leaves on it, so it really isn't dead. But I chopped up these vines right here. I cut them in half so they'd stop growing, and they pretty much have, but they're still supposed to be active. But over here's a couple more of them. Looks like two of them grew together, and then there's one. And I keep hoping that the wind will blow them over. We had a lot of wind last night, but not toward my house, toward the property they're on. Otherwise, if they were on my property, they would be gone. Just because they're so creepy and poison ivy-ish and give off so much shade, which is nice, but it's also for my gardens not very good, but I can live with it. So here's some tulips that I found I forgot to plant last fall, so I'm trying to force them. I'm not sure how good it's going to work. They're looking pretty ratty. I might have to just plant them and hope for the best. Let's see. Looks like a mess out here, doesn't it? Once I get my planting all done, which should be this week, or by the weekend, it'll be cleaned up. I wonder how come my spinner isn't spinning, because there's a lot of wind. I don't know if you can hear it. You can always hear like the wind, like things will be still, and then all of a sudden, because there's 60 acres of woods out here, all of a sudden the wind starts coming through the trees and you can hear it coming. It's so cool. Same with the rain. You can hear it when it's far off, and then the closer it gets, the louder and more powerful it sounds. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to hear. Anyway, Mary Kay, hope you're doing well. I think I might go out today and buy some eggs, and what else do I need? I need eggs, and I need some more flour. But I think that's about it. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to hang up this video right now. But you have a great day, Mary Kay, and take it easy, and I will see you one of these days, maybe this summer. Kelly and I are looking at another trip, another getaway. So it depends on if I get another car, because my car is a 2012, and although I'm sure it's fine, it just kind of, for a long trip, it just kind of worries me a little bit. And it's so nice not having a car payment. So I'm trying to decide what to do. Last time we took Kelly's car, which was nice, because she drove the whole way. Yay! But, yeah. The kids are all doing well. Carrie is working from home mostly. I think I told you that. Emma's working from home. She now does crafts. She isn't going back to hair, although she does do hair once a week. And my hair is so long, I won't show you my hair. Am I just showing you my deck floor? Anyway, I won't show you my hair because it's in a ponytail, and it's so weird, but it's long enough to have a really nice ponytail back there. But I might go to Anna and see if she can cut my hair, because my eyebrows also look like a field of hay, and they need to be taken down a notch. I seem to have inherited Mom's. The older I get, the more hairs are standing straight up. So I want to go to somebody and get them groomed, I guess I'll say. But anyway, this is where I live. Birds are tweeting away. Lots of animals. I saw a fox one day. Deer are always walking around in here. Winter, spring, and fall. They go up and down the road. I did see a fox back there once, and I know there's raccoons. I had a raccoon under my mulberry tree out front. The deer have been out front of my mulberries too, and they keep trying to get my lilies and my hostas, which is why I spray everything all the time. But, gosh, this is probably really boring. Anyway, there's the sun trying to come out. Sun, sun, sun. I know, here's my up view. See my trees up above my heads. I just have a little bit of room here for sunlight to come down, so I have to strategically place everything. Okay, Oh my gosh, it's been almost 20 minutes. In fact, it's been 20 minutes right now. Goodbye.